Hello, my name is Jbear, and welcome back to episode 22 of my survival series. And Jake and I are just hanging out here next to my melon and pumpkin farm. So I built this building around the melon and pumpkin farm last week, and I'm pretty happy with how it came out. And I can't remember if I did it in the end of the other video, or the last video, or in between episodes, but I put carpet up there, stop mobs from spawning. I think I showed that in my last video. And then I also put this building around the kelp smelter. I guess that's what we can, I guess that's what we can call this. And I also went and I put these slabs up on top of this building here just to give the roof of this a little bit more shape, or a little bit more, I don't know what you call that. It was just bricks before. It looked a little bit plain. And this building here does still look very plain compared to what I have done elsewhere. And so this one still needs some attention at some point, but that's not what I'm planning to do in this episode. In this episode, I'm planning to do something about my diamond armor. It is about time that I go and I get some more ancient debris and I turn everything else into netherite. So I need to get 4 netherite ingots for my armor. I need to get some for my axe, and it would also be good to do my hoe, turn that into netherite as well. And I don't know, I don't remember if my other pickaxe, my fortune one, is netherite already or not. I'll have to check that one, but I think that's what I'm going to start off doing in this episode, is head into the nether, look for some ancient debris, and see if I can get my gear all upgraded. And another thing I want to try to do too is I want to try to get a backup set of gear, at least diamond gear, because I'm getting ready to do some dangerous things. I'm thinking that I want to go and try to fight the Ender Dragon soon, and I want to try to get some wither skulls and kill the wither and get some beacons. All of that probably will not happen in this episode. We've got some preparations to do. I think I'm going to need to work on getting some potions together, especially fighting the Ender Dragon. Having a couple slow fall potions might be a very good idea in case he throws me up into the air. I've never actually fought the Ender Dragon or the Wither on survival, so this is going to be definitely an interesting experience, but I think it's about time to start working towards those things. And I'm going to start off with, like I said, trying to get some ancient debris and getting my gear upgraded. What are you doing down there, Jake? Alright, anyway, I'm going to get started on that. Alright, I think I have everything that I need to head into the nether and look for some ancient debris. I've got my gold helmet. Actually, I just enchanted a new one because the one I had before had fire protection on it, which you would think is nice for being in the nether, but with the way that I look for ancient debris and setting off the beds as explosions, it might just be better to have protection on. So I changed that, got my totem, I've got some fire resistance potions and wood and wool to make as many beds as I need, and that's the method that I'm going to be using for looking for ancient debris. So I'm going to head in here and let's see if we can gather up a bunch of it. And let's see, so I have my tunnel here all the way down towards the bedrock level, back where I was looking for ancient debris some time ago. Actually, it's been quite a long time since I was down here. And I built this tunnel that goes all the way over to my, well, it's not mine, I guess, but it goes all the way over to the nether fortress that I found. And these guys following me down the steps? Why are you coming down the steps? Are they mad at me? Why is he mad at me? I have a gold helmet on. And these guys aren't even the ones that are supposed to be mad at me. Maybe it's because sometimes they come through my nether portal and I shoot at them with my bow and they get knocked back through the portal. I think that's it. I don't think there's any more coming. So if I remember this method correctly, we go once per chunk border. Is that how we do this? You know, I should probably look this up again before I start doing this, just to make sure I don't blow myself up. Okay, so I have looked up the video about how to do this, just to make sure I'm doing it correctly. And I should have 3 blocks in between me and the bed. 1, 2, 3. And over here, 1, 2, 3. So I should be able to safely right click on this bed. I'll get hurt, but I won't die. Yep, that worked perfectly. And then I gotta make sure that I put those blocks back there. I don't know if I need all of those blocks or just the ones down here. There we go. Any ancient debris? Not yet. Alright, and then I put down 2 more beds to increase the explosion. Take away even more blocks. And anything? Anything at all? Doesn't look like it. But this is the method that I'm going to use. I already have this nice long tunnel that I built a long time ago when I was going for the blaze powder, and so I'm just going to keep working my way down the hallway here and see if I can eventually find some ancient debris. Hopefully it won't take me too long. I do remember the last time I was doing this, it really wasn't that difficult of a process, and I found plenty of it. So just gonna keep going here and see what happens. And there it is, my first piece of ancient debris. And I've got a big, huge mess to get through, and I don't even know if there's any ancient debris over here with all this lava flowing, so I'm going to have to try to block this up and see if I can get over there and take a look. But I do have this piece right here, and I'm going to try to get over there to that. Definitely is a very difficult thing to harvest. And I need to eat, because I do get hurt when doing this, so I do need to keep an eye on my health. Well, I removed all of that lava, and there was no ancient debris over there. Oh well, we'll just keep going. And then my tunnel turns here, so I know that it takes a couple of twists and turns as we go, and I'm just gonna keep progressing here, and we'll see how much ancient debris we can find. Look at this. 3 ancient debris all together right here, and I already have 8, so I'm making decent progress here. This is a pretty quick method, and I mean, I have watched videos on YouTube that say that this is not faster than branch mining is, but this is definitely a more entertaining method to use than using branch mining, and I've been getting pretty lucky with it so far, so I'm gonna keep using this method. I'm gonna blow these areas up a little more, even though there's probably not any more right here in this area. See, the way this method works is to get the best blast radius possible. So you come out 3 the first time and then 4 the second time. So it's 4 blocks between my path here and where we place the bed. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 goes there. Blow that up to get even more of the area, although having that lava there might have messed that one up a little bit. It looks like it may have impacted a little bit. We got a zombie pigman down there. Is he following me? Last thing I need is them chasing me around and attacking me. No more ancient debris here, but I'm making good progress. I'm up to like 11 of them now, I think. So moving along pretty well. Okay, look at this one. 4 ancient debris in this deposit right here. That's the most I think you can get at once, is 4. There we go. We got them all. A little bit of lag there. So let's see. Let me put down my ender chest and see where I'm at here. So that gives me 17. I would like to leave here with at least 20, which will let me make 5 netherite ingots to do my axe and all of my armor. I still could use some more to do my fortune pickaxe and my diamond hoe, but if I can at least get the items that I use most frequently turned into netherite, that would be nice. And we'll just keep going here. Hopefully I find a little bit more here soon. Well, I have made it back from the nether, and I have 25 ancient debris. That's a little bit more than what I was hoping to be as my minimum. And so I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to... Whoops, I flipped the switch a little too soon. I'm going to toss these in my super smelter here. Now I flip the switch. And we see all the furnaces laid up. And I'll turn this one on. It's really nice having a super smelter. I can turn that off, and all of it should be in the system now. Yes. Alright, and we see them flowing in here. And we should get 25 netherite scraps. Awesome. There we go. And I can turn this back off. I did have 2 netherite scraps already, but you need 4 of them. So I'm just going to leave those 2 in there. And I'm going to get myself some gold here. And we're going to make 6 netherite ingots. Not bad. And then if we come over here to my smithing table, take off all my armor, and let's see, we'll do the axe. And all of my armor. And I still have 1 left. Now look at that. Cover me in debris. Get a full suit of netherite armor. There we go. Look at me. I'm Thanos. It definitely doesn't look as nice as the diamond armor looks. I like the look of the diamond armor much better, but it's going to be nice having this, just the extra durability and the extra protection, and also not being able to lose it if it falls in lava. You know, that's a really nice thing about it. So, yeah, look at me. I got full netherite armor and gear. And let's see, my pickaxe, my fortune pickaxe is right here. So, yeah, I think I'll do, well, you know what? These are my nether boots. But that's only for when I'm mining magma blocks, so I guess that's not really that important. So I think my netherite, or my fortune pickaxe, is a little bit more important. So we'll make that into netherite. Alright, there we go. So now I have a full set of netherite gear, like I was hoping. But I'm going to continue working towards another full set of diamond gear, because I want to have some backup gear. And in fact, when I fight the Ender Dragon, I might not wear this armor, because I don't want to lose it. Netherite is difficult to get. And so I'm thinking that I will get myself another full set of diamond gear and get that fully enchanted up, which if we take a look up in here, I do have a lot of diamond armor, just the stuff that I've gotten from my villagers. And so I might work on, well, actually, I think that's what I'm going to work on, is enchanting this stuff with what I would need for fighting the Ender Dragon, and see if I can get at least 1 full set of gear and a sword put together for fighting the Ender Dragon. And I also need a new bow. because this one's almost dead. I think I might have something in here or somewhere that is kind of close and just needs a little bit of work. So I think that's what I'm going to work on next, is doing some enchanting to get myself some more armor for fighting the Ender Dragon. And then I'm going to have to think about what else I'm going to need while fighting him. Alright, so I'm down here by my mob spawner here, and one thing I forgot to show on camera is I did do some work on the floor down here, just so that I didn't have this big open hole, although it looks like I missed a block right here. And I still need to do some cleanup work in here to make this look a little bit nicer, but that's of course not why I'm down here right now at this moment. So I did a little bit of trading with the villagers to get some experience and also some books. They have the Unbreaking books, and I went and grabbed some armor. And so I'm putting all of the stuff in here that I would like to add to my equipment here. I'm thinking for fighting the Ender Dragon, I'm just going to have a full set of diamond armor and a sword. I don't think I'm going to take my shovel. I'm not going to take my axe. I will take a pickaxe, but I really don't need it to be enchanted at all, just in case I need to break blocks. But there's no sense risking taking tools in there to fight the Ender Dragon that I don't need to take with me. So I've been working on enchanting. I'm down to 26 levels. I'm going to have to get some more levels. And I think that this is just going to kind of be a little bit of an ongoing project. I'm not going to do all of this at once, because it takes a long time to get all the levels, and it's a lot easier to just get the levels naturally as I'm playing and trading with villagers and things, instead of just standing here grinding. You know, when I have, oops, I got poisoned. When I have other things that I can work on in the meantime. But if it comes down to just going AFK and getting a bunch of experience, waiting for them to spawn, then that's what I'll do. But what I was thinking that I need to do is make a list of all of the things that I need to get together for fighting the Ender Dragon. And so I've got this empty building here, and I got some signs, and so I thought maybe we would just put a list here of all the things that I need to put together for this. Alright, I've added all of the things that I think I need to get for fighting with the Ender Dragon. So I have all of my, well, enchanted diamond armor and a sword, a backup bow, because this one here is not going to last. And just in case I die and lose it, then I will have another one ready. A shield, which I already have. And then for potions, I'm thinking that I need swiftness, just so I can move around faster. Slow falling, in case I get thrown up in the air, and strength, just to make it a little easier to kill the Ender Dragon. And for those, I need these ingredients. Sugar, which shouldn't be difficult. I have a bunch of sugar cane already. Phantom membrane. That's going to be the one that's a little bit tricky to get. I don't have a phantom farm. I know that that's a little bit difficult to get, so I'll have to put a little effort into getting that one. Blaze powder, I have. Redstone, I have. Netherwort, I have some, but not a lot, so I should probably grow some more. And then I'll take with me golden carrots, which I can get from my villagers with trading, just because it is a better food source than steak, and when I'm fighting the Ender Dragon, I want to make sure I've got the best food source. Ender pearls, which I have a bunch of with trading with my villagers, and water buckets, just in case I run out of slow fall potions and I'm falling, then I can put the water down to break my fall. And then some scaffolding and some dirt blocks just for pillaring up. I think this is good. I think that this will be all that I need to fight the Ender Dragon. If I think of anything else, I'll add it to the list, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get started on just some simple things, just planting some netherwort and giving it a chance to grow, and then I'll look into getting the phantom membrane and start trying to gather up some of these things. Well, I looked up some information online, and I realized there was a few more things that I should probably take with me when I go in to fight the Ender Dragon. An ender chest would be a good idea to take with me. And because of that, a silk touch pickaxe, also some extra arrows, and some carved pumpkins and iron blocks so I can spawn iron golems to distract the endermen and to help fight them in case they come after me. And something else I didn't think of was golden apples and enchanted golden apples, which I don't know how many enchanted ones I have. Those you can only find in dungeons and things like that. Some more potions, healing and regen, and I can get the glistering melons from the farmer villagers. In fact, I think I might already have some of those, but gas tiers for the regen potions, that could be a little difficult. So yeah, there's a little bit more that I need to put together for this. And I did check on my nether wart supply. I have 2. So I took my only 2 nether wart and I planted them here on soul soil. And I'm hoping that these things will grow quickly. I tried using bone meal on them. Bone meal doesn't work. So you kind of have to just wait for these things to get done. But from what I read online, if you use a fortune tool to harvest them, you have a greater chance of getting more of them. So I'm going to have to work on growing some nether wart and make an entire nether wart farm. So I got quite a few things that I need to gather and put together in order to fight the ender dragon. There's probably going to take me a couple of episodes to get everything together. I was hoping that I would be able to get started right now with this episode, and then in between episodes, maybe gather up everything I need, and the next episode would be the ender dragon fight. But I don't think that's going to happen. There's just too much stuff that I'm going to need to put together for this. And with that, that's all I have time for in this episode. And so it might not seem like we did a whole lot in this episode, but things like harvesting the ancient debris does take quite a bit of time, and just going around and looking for all the stuff that I need and figuring out what I need to do in order to get ready for this ender dragon fight. It does take a lot of time to just go through all this stuff and the enchanting and looking for books and all of that. So yeah, even though I didn't even build anything in this episode, it still did take quite some time to do everything that I did. But anyway, if you like this episode, please click the like button and leave a comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'll see you next time.